poprzednio w The
While
Walking Dead.
searching for a place to call home,
Przygaszę światła sobie.
AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon. And AJ pulled the trigger.
Oh.
I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together. And I admitted I had feelings for her. She felt the same way.
Decyzja.
Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off.
Biedny, naiwny ten.
Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Violet. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone.
O kurde, ja myślałem, że zabrali tylko...
I knew someone who did.
Ja pierdzielę, ja nie wiedziałem, że oni 3 zabrali, myślałem, że tylko Luisa zabrali, a tutaj się okazuje, że 3 osoby zabrali, ja pierdzielę. Omara, Sima i tego... Omara, Sima i Luis. O. A Mitch zaczął się zmieniać. To boli najbardziej, że Mitch zaczął się rzeczywiście zmieniać też jako osoba.
But he was always nice to me. Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Hey, AJ's waiting for you in the basement. We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
We should bury Mitch. It's time.
Będzie ciężko taką drużyną ich odbić. Oj, będzie ciężko.
I'll help you carry.
Get away from him! You're the reason
Jezu.
he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Easy, Willie. Even if it's true, you can't lash out. We've all got to take care of each other.
You think it's true?
10! I'll take care of this. Talk to Abel, find out where Lily took Lewis, Omar, and a sim.
No, ten zjebałeś, no, sorry, no, może...
Don't be afraid to.
Uraża to twoje uczucia, ale no, zjebałeś
Maybe
ten.
you'll get more out of him than we did.
I nie możesz tak robić w przyszłości. Pora się zająć. Rosie, obiecuję, że będziesz mogła go zjeść po wszystkim. Pora wynieść śmieci, widzowie.
Brody.
Teraz to moja psina. Masz Rosie. O!
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Tik nerwowy.
Ready?
Fuck. Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before.
Raczej
She also
wątpię,
had me
żeby...
tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning.
Raczej wątpię, żeby żadna dziewczyna dobrowolnie z takim gościem się trzymała.
Got any water?
Jeżeli odpowiesz nam na pytania...
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt.
He gets nothing.
If we give him water, maybe he'll atone.
Nothing until after he's told us what we need to know.
You aren't fooling anyone with the hard act. I can tell you never done this before.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy. We underestimated you little shits, but Lily won't make the same mistake twice.
You think Lily would come back for you? Look at the state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
Nie możemy go bić,
I can
widzowie.
heal.
There is no rescue party,
AJ
Abel.
patrzy.
Only a bunch of pissed off
Można mu
kids who want
pogrozić,
you
ale
dead.
nie możemy tego.
So tell us
Nie
where our
możemy
friends are.
przesadzać.
You trade it for mercy.
Też bym chciał go pobić, ale nie chcę psychopaty
Lily will
wychować.
never give him up. The only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan.
Uderzyłem go na pobudkę
Three
tylko.
sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to. You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
I don't give a shit about your war, or your fucking Delta.
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under
Nie,
threat.
nie wychowujemy psychopaty, widzowie,
It's a
uspokójcie
good
się.
home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back, so stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on.
Masz skręta.
That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind. Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went. Come on, kid. Don't make me wait all day.
Mam ochotę go przypalić, ale współpracujmy z nim, w sensie mam ochotę mu tego. Ja się potrzebuję od niego informacji. Co do kurwy?
That's a lot of blood.
The fuck?
He's
Co?
gonna die, isn't he?
We have medicine. We can still patch him up.
I don't think so. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. No medicine can fix this.
Myślę, że i tak by się wykaszlał na śmierć. Nieważne, czy byśmy spalili to na nim, czy byśmy spalili to z boku, czy cokolwiek.
Things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
Nie, no to nie była trucizna, uspokójcie się.
My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
Niech się jeszcze pomęczy.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn.
Powiem tak, ja osobiście, jakby nie było AJ'a, bym miał go w piździe i bym sobie poszedł. Ale jako, że jest tutaj młody...
Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to.
Oho, za późno jest już psychopatą. Kurwa, tak żywego jebnąć to brutalne strasznie. O, tak samo Keniemu
At
powiedzieliśmy.
least he can't hurt anyone anymore.
Jesteś dla AJ'a wzorem w tym świecie. Dzięki za przypomnienie.
Come on. We have a boat
Chodź,
to
Carver,
find.
idziemy. Chodź, Carver.
Sometimes I don't know where.
Śmieszne jest to, bo ona też się patrzyła, jak Carver umierał, to prawda, i te same słowa były powiedziane. Wypowiedziała dokładnie te same słowa, co teraz powiedział AJ. Te same słowa. Tak, to koniec. Już wychodzi ze streama. O.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
Już przestań.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
O.
Guys, look.
No właśnie, bo to jest syn Carvera. Ty, kurwa, w sumie prawda, że AJ to jest syn Carvera, zatem nic dziwnego, że wyrasta mały Carver. Ty, kurde, jakby się tak zastanowić nad tym, to prawda. Ja pierdzielę, nie pomyślałem o tym w ten sposób. To nie tylko syn Carvera w przenośni, ale również dosłownie.
Beach, a boat and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
No właśnie, to nie było dziecko Alwina.
Let's spread out and focus on those areas.
No właśnie o to
Keep your
chodzi, to
heads
nie
low.
było dziecko Alwina. Dobra, szpiegujemy. Ale porozmawiajmy sobie na samym początku. No właśnie, nie wiadomo kogo to było ostatecznie dziecko.
Looks like building material.
Nie pamiętacie
Furniture.
chyba.
Probably
Ale ja się
stuff from the
domyślam, że
train station.
Alwina.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver, easy.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Czy jeszcze tutaj jest coś?
Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
A gdzie się podział AJ? Any AJ around?
You ever seen this boat before?
No. Marlin kept us confined to the safe zone. Pier leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there. There are a few on deck, a couple others on the
Dużo
pier.
ich jest, kurwa.
Could be more inside.
Looks like they're well armed too.
Nie wygląda to, szczerze mówiąc, zbyt kolorowo dla nas.
Wait, I see Lewis.
Abel wasn't lying. This is it.
Nie wygląda to zbyt dobrze.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those. There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers!
Maybe if we could get walkers on the beach somehow.
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
To prawda. To prawda, nauczyłem się jak to robić. James mnie nauczył.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
When he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big.
Mistrzu, nie ma takiego filtra. Dobra, ale już naprawdę tutaj nikogo nie ma do pogadania, do zrobienia. Wolę się upewnić na 100%. Ale dobra, nie ma. Podkowa.
Must have fallen off one of the horses.
AJ
when the
jest?
raiders
A gdzie
came
stoi
through.
AJ? Przepraszam, nie widzę go. Tutaj jest! Jezu, ale się schował. Nie widziałem go, nie widziałem
Find
go.
anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see. More torches. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
O, to jest dobry pomysł.
Could get on the boat easier that way.
To jest dobry pomysł.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
To też. All seeing, dobra, mamy wszystko.
We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
Dziś na kolację konina.
What's the plan? Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
You remember that guy I told you about, James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again.
O! James!
If we lead a big enough group
Jakby
of
się
them
udało
onto the
Jamesa
beach, we
spotkać.
can blend in without being seen.
Myślałem, że sami będziemy to robić, a tutaj kolejne spotkanie z Jamesem. Violet, wiesz, no mam uczucia do ciebie jakieś, ale...
Everyone home. I mean, the raiders will just come attack us
Będziesz
again.
musiała
What then?
zaakceptować Jamesa w naszym życiu jeszcze.
Hide, quick!
W sumie jest sama, moglibyśmy ją ściągnąć.
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us. Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who? I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. 8. There's 8. Clementine, wait.
Kurwa mać.
That's many.
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots.
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Violet's the one in charge. Really? The Violet I knew could barely stand to talk to people, let alone play class president. You're the one who convinced the school to fight back. From where I'm standing, that puts you in charge. Your leadership is going to get my little brother killed. Excuse me?
Przyszliśmy cię kurwa uratować.
Handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but like they did before.
Miałeś być po naszej
You ruined the
stronie.
whole plan.
Sophie away.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
Minnie, you're wrong. Clem protected us.
He wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody.
What?
Oho, i co, teraz nagle kurwa zmienisz magicznie zdanie?
Is she alive?
She died protecting the Delta.
A hero.
Ranie mózgu. Ranie mózgu.
A hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this.
It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us.
No. No, I couldn't.
Przykre zachowanie.
Are you okay?
Nothing's changed. Our plan is to get onto the boat and save our friends. So that's what we're gonna do.
No i dobrze.
You all should head home.
Plan się nie
Start
zmienia.
getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James. Good luck.
Dzięki. Ścięła drewno, po czym je zostawiła. Prawda? Carver Jr. No kurna, no rozstawia ich po kątach i bardzo słusznie.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get?
Aha.
100? 1,000?
AJ nie ma zbyt dobrego humoru.
I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Może w ciąży jesteś?
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it.
Jezu, ty każdego chcesz
I
szydzić,
wanna
AJ.
just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks. I don't like this feeling. Wanting to hurt somebody.
I know it's hard, AJ, but thoughts like that, they go away. You just have to give it time.
Waiting's hard.
Zdaje się w
Just
Carvera, już
thinking
jest
too much.
Carverem.
Like, I think I'm mad at Tin too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid.
No, to było giga
He just
głupie.
doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
You know, they've been through different things than we have. There's probably a lot we can learn from them, too.
Like drawing and playing the piano.
Exactly. we can show them how to survive, and they can teach us to be normal.
It's weird that people are so different.
Uspokójcie się, normalnie go
It is
wychowujemy.
Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
O, fajnie, że proszę, ja ten temat.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
From a
Normalnie.
doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
I still like them.
O, dobrze. Ale ładnie mu z tej
I
koszulce.
like Tin the most, I think.
Dobrze, że wybrałem tę koszulkę, a
Even
nie
if he
tamte
does
inne.
dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
I'm not.
To wy do mnie na
Fine.
czacie.
He's
To wy
my
do mnie na
second
czacie.
first real friend.
Czemu mi się wydaje, że wśródnik może być tego? A może spróbujmy kamieniami? Zróbmy tak, jak James kazał, to na pewno przyjdzie.
I don't see James. Just monsters.
James? You're
No.
hurt. Did the Raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
Jamesik?
I could
People wish.
maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Dobrze, James, będzie tak jak chcesz.
Please.
Będzie tak jak chcesz, James. Dla ciebie
try.
wszystko. Dla Jamesika? Wszystko. Loading event. No przecież halo! Nie, niech mnie zje, niech mnie zje, niech mnie zje, niech mnie zje. Dałem mu się zjeść, żeby odwrócić uwagę. Nie no bo nie mogłem tego, nie mogłem E użyć. A robiłem shiftem, ja biegłem shiftem. Nie, ja biegłem shiftem. Biegłem shiftem. Muszę odwrócić uwagę, nie zabijam. Nie zabijam, widzowie, czekajcie, myszka nie jest na ekranie. O. Ej, znowu... Ej, wiecie co? Jest problem. Nie mam... Jeżeli jestem przy ścianie, nie mam klawisza E. Przy ścianach. O właśnie, ktoś to napisał. No. Czyli muszę ich na otwartym terenie, bo klikam, podchodzę i spamuję E. Nie, ja spamuję E, widzowie, spokojnie. Miał być full screen, nie da się włączyć. Patrzcie. Nawet jak jeden zabijesz, to się nie liczy. No ja wiem, dlatego. Musisz bezpośrednio się na nich patrzeć. E. Piwka. O!
How long I can keep this up? Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Ah!
Shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
Dobrze, AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
No.
AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
Dobrze.
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it.
O, zaimponowałem Jamesowi. Moje relacje z Jamesem zmieniły się na ciepłe.
Thank you for helping me get this back. Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders
Friendship
gunning
with
us down.
Violet. Friendship with
You wanna
Violet
use
is over
walkers to
now.
hide,
Now James is my
sneak on
best
board their
friend.
ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
Okej.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Tak.
Yeah, we do.
Aha.
It's safe.
Mhm.
Just a little further.
Okej. Czy to nie jest ten dom z początku? Nie, to jest chyba inny. Nie, to jest inny.
Clem, what's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually good, like chips. Those are salty, right? Like the snack bag in the car. Can I lick it? I'll just do one lick.
Jego własna decyzja.
Gross. It tastes nasty.
Jego własna decyzja. Milczenie. Zanim jeszcze pójdę do Jamesa, rozejrzę się, czy tutaj coś jeszcze jest, ale chyba już nie. A z drugiej strony? Nie, nie ma. Na pewno? A, zabawka. Pan pomidor!
Eat, Nick.
A nie burak. No, dobra. Brzydki burak! Jeden z paczki dyskotekowego brokuła.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
Okej. Powiem ci, James,
They
troszeczkę...
use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do, as people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Jezu, James, ale ty jesteś...
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has
Trochę
someone you
naiwny.
cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She let him. 'Cause he was too important to her.
Do you really think there's nothing left of who he was?
No, he's gone. Even if his body is still moving, there's nothing left. Just a walker.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Sorry,
I
James.
lived
Nie,
among
nie
walkers
będę
for years.
Nie będę
Still
cię
do
okłamywać, że sądzę inaczej po to, żeby cię
You're alone.
zaruchać. Sorry.
They're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
Lewis would do it for us.
Yeah, I guess. The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Check the windows.
I will.
Remember to breathe.
I will. I promise.
AJ.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
W sensie... Jakkolwiek się z nim zgadzam, czy się z nim nie zgadzam, jedno jest pewne, że to będzie przydatna umiejętność. Kurwa, nie moglibyśmy tego zrobić pojedynczo, a nie od razu wchodzić w paszczę smoka? A, okej, one się...
Hey there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace, any different at all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say.
Przepraszam
It's
cię,
what I would have
James.
said too, once.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before, too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
You saved AJ and me because you said you didn't want us to become soldiers. What makes it okay this time? They're going to make all our friends into killers. More violence, more death. And you could have stopped it.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that.
No. Wiedziałem, że uda się go przekonać.
It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
To jest ogromne poświęcenie dla niego, zatem bardzo to doceniam, James. Wydaje mi się... Po tej scenie wam powiem.
Come on, AJ.
Wydaje mi się, że James po prostu był tak bardzo zraniony przez ludzi i tak bardzo przez nich zdradzony, że on sobie wręcz wkręcił, że widzi coś więcej właśnie w tych szwendaczach, że nauczył się po prostu pośród nich żyć i po prostu sobie odnalazł w nich przyjaciół, ponieważ oni go nie skrzywdzą. Jeżeli ma założoną tą maskę i się normalnie zachowuje, oni go nie skrzywdzą i dlatego im bardziej tutaj wierzy, aniżeli ludziom.
Let's get back before it's too dark.
I myślę, że to jest cały case Jamesa. Myślę, że to jest cały case Jamesa, że czuje się bezpieczniej wśród zombiaków, aniżeli wśród ludzi. Styl psychol? Trochę tak. Powrót do szkoły. Ale James jest bardzo ciekawą postacią. W sensie w ogóle ten sezon ma giga dużo ciekawych postaci, ale to już mówiłem. Mówiłem wam to ostatnio.
He's not scared of him either. He's cool.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before
No,
the big fight.
to jest dobry tego pomysł.
It sounds like a swear.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right.
Pepe
I know
Wiksa.
it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits
No to
right
będzie
about now.
motywacyjne. To nie jest
This
głupi
could be our
pomysł.
last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
Jasne.
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist.
O.
I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
Dobra, przed wyjściem ułóż ozdoby. Dokładnie. Gdzie mogę moje ozdoby ułożyć? Burak.
What's his name?
Beat Nick.
That's funny.
Do you even get what the joke is?
No.
To ja! To ja!
I'm gonna show him the tin later.
How's the drawing coming? Can I see?
Nope, it's not done yet, but it is pretty good.
Co tutaj mogę? Czy mam coś jeszcze do zawieszenia tutaj? Nie, to chyba tylko buraka odłożyć miałem i chyba wszystko. Biorę heater yellow.
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
O, szybko
Okay,
ci poszło.
be right there.
No drzwi później
Hey,
są.
you're getting better at this.
Ty,
Soon you'll be as good an
ładne.
artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
Aha.
Something wrong? AJ?
Chodzi o kredki.
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing.
O. AJ.
There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Aha.
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those.
Aha.
And there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes, right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him too. I think there's something wrong with me.
Nigdy nie bądź miękki.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
Jezu, naprawdę, mam ochotę obejrzeć gameplay, jak ktoś wychowuje AJ'a na kompletnego psychola. Nigdy nie bądź miękki, zawsze jest niemiłym dla każdego i każdego
You're the
napierdziela.
best, okay?
I'm getting real smart.
Is that right?
Popo tak go wychował.
Yes.
Nie
Because
dziwi
I'm
mnie
always
to.
thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit. Turning into a monster.
Oh.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
Well, first, it would suck. Like, big time. And then... I'd have to nom eat you, little boy. Stop! AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll... run away as fast as...
No.
Nie chcę, żeby musiał mnie zabijać. Nie chcę, żeby musiał mnie
AJ,
zabijać.
you
I
promised.
don't care. I'm not leaving you.
Aha.
If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
No nie, no AJ, like,
What?
nie.
You don't mean
I
that.
want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it so much, but don't make me.
Alvin Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too strong and too brave.
I don't think I am anymore about this.
Yes, you are.
Oho, zbyt miękko
You
go
are,
wychowałem.
okay? You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together.
Aww.
It would just be a different together. We might even be okay. You think so?
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go patrol for a bit? Before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
Jezu, jak wybiegł.
What's with AJ? He just needs some space.
Can we talk about what happened today? With Minnie?
Jasne.
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
The thing is, seeing Minnie, I feel like it should have scared me, but it didn't.
Aha.
The person we ran into in the woods, that wasn't Minnie. Not really. The way she sounded and acted, the way she talked about Sophie and Lily. I'm confused, I guess.
We can still save Minnie. If we brought her back, we could...
You saw how she reacted when Lily showed up. Those are her people now, and we are not. Minnie, the real Minnie, she's gone. She's been gone this whole time, and I have to stop mourning her. I won't let her take you or AJ, or anyone else I care about.
Louis knows when to keep his head down.
Yeah, shit. Oh, I hope so. You know, when I first got here, I hated him. He was so much. You know, he walks into a room and it's like, look at me, watch me perform. It's so stupid. But then I realized under all that, he really cares about people. And he doesn't just feel it. He
To prawda.
says it. He'll tell you every goddamn day how much you mean to him. Shit, he'll probably sing about it.
Especially if there's already a famous song with your name in it.
We've got to get him back.
To prawda.
Louis, Omar, Asim. We'll get them all back.
Czyli? Baj, zgadzasz się na Luisa.
I made you this.
To miłe, że się zgadzasz na Luisa. Nie musisz mnie przekonywać. Ja jestem na tak. O, jakie
Stars.
ładne.
So you never forget that night.
I never will.
You said before that you wanted to be girlfriends.
Yeah, I do.
Aha.
There's something I've always wanted to try with someone I care
Aha.
about, and
Brązik,
I've never
zasłoń
had.
oczy. Nie masz 13 lat, nie możesz
What
na to
is it?
patrzeć.
Have you ever danced with anyone before?
Nope.
Do you wanna? Just us. No one else around. I mean, I know it's kind of weird, but it's something I've always wanted to try.
Tak bez muzyki? Nie patrzysz, Brązik? Dobrze. Za młody jesteś. No tak powiem, dziewczyny, no nie jesteście zbyt rozruszane z tym tańcem, no. Tak w skali tańcu to jest to 2 na 10. Amatorka.
Thanks for the dance.
O kurde, zajebisty taniec.
Getting better at being romantic.
Yeah.
No nie wiem, 0 razy 2 to nadal 0. Widzicie, właśnie dlatego wybrałem...
Hey, Clem!
Dlatego wybrałem Waj.
Wow.
Luis umie tańczyć, Clem nie umie tych rzeczy, a tak to mogą się uczyć razem.
I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I should get going. Ruby could probably use some help.
Dobrze, że przyszedłeś. AJ. Bo im nie szło zbyt dobrze. Im nie szło
It's
zbyt
cool,
dobrze.
right?
Super cool.
Back.
Rzuć mu w głowę!
Think fast.
Ouch.
No gdybyś się tak ruszała, kiedy tańczyłaś ze swoją dziewczyną, to może byłoby coś więcej. Ale zbyt spięta byłaś, Clem.
I love you, Clem. I love you back, kiddo. Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
Okay.
Ach, ten plakat. Nie no, zajebisty jest. A piłka? A piłka?